Hello students, today let us talk on the topic the Middle Paleolithic culture of India, the Nevasian. First of all, let me give you a brief introduction. The Middle Paleolithic culture is the next Paleolithic stage after the Lower Paleolithic. The stage is also known by several names such as Series II, the Nevasian, the Middle Stone Age in India. H.T. Sankalyan in 1955 first discovered and identified Middle Paleolithic cultural phase at Nevasa on the Parabara River valley. The site revealed a number of artifacts such as scrapers, points, borers, made on flax and siliceous materials like chert, chalcedony, agate, and jasper. H.T. Sankalya provisionally called it Series II. Industry and the handles cleaver assemblies from the earlier gravel age Series I. Subsequently, similar stone artifacts were discovered in different parts of India and were ascribed various names like the Middle Paleolithic by B. and Mishra, Middle Stone Age by G. C. Mohapatra, Series II by H.T. Sankalya, Nevasian by K. D. Banerjee, and Flag culture by A. K. Ghosh. During the Middle Paleolithic period, open-air sites along streams, hill slopes, stable dune surfaces, and rock shelters continued to be used. Sanghau Cave in modern Pakistan, sand dunes of Dirwana, river valleys of Chambal, Narmada, Son, Hanski, Kotalayer, etc. Plateaus of eastern India are some of the examples of varied geomorphic features in which Middle Paleolithic hominids largely occupied. Most of the areas inhabited during the Lower Paleolithic period continue to be occupied by the Middle Paleolithic men. Now come to another point, distribution and extent of Middle Paleolithic culture in India. It has been found that continuous explorations have brought to light hundreds of sites in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Orissa, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, and Gujarat, and other few sites like Kerala, Punjab, and Kashmir. Similar to the Lower Paleolithic culture, this culture is also found practically in the whole country, except the southern part of Tamil Nadu and the deltaic regions of Krishna and Godavari rivers. Several Middle Paleolithic sites have also been reported from Pakistan, such as Sanghau and Parkodara caves near Peshawar. Evidences of this culture is also found in deposits sandwiched between those yielding Lower Paleolithic and Upper Paleolithic or Mesolithic artifacts in several sites of Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, and Uttar Pradesh. The sites may be classified into various groups, namely cave and rock shelter sites, open-air workshops or factory sites, river sites like Nevasa on the Parabara and Tamil Hal on the Krishna River Valley, hill sites, etc. The existence of the Middle Paleolithic phase in northern India is known from a few localities, such as Roar in Kangra district and in the Potwar areas in Pakistan, where it is known as Late Zone. In the Vindhyan region, Middle Paleolithic sites are found in parts of Malwa, Bundelkhand, and various districts of Madhya Pradesh and southern Uttar Pradesh. The sites of Mansur, Khatki, and Nalgarh in Malwa Plateau yielded artifacts such as side scrapers and scraper and points made on jasper nodules. The Claytonian technique is used for detaching flags. In the Bundelkhand area, this culture is represented at the sites of Ghasemtra, Hasrai in the Betwa Basin, which is characterized by the survival of the earlier tradition in the Middle Paleolithic, as it is evident from the implement of scraper point types along with Acheulean tools. The Middle Paleolithic artifacts of the Narmada Valley are made mostly on quartzite, but some are also made on fine-grained siliceous stones. Various types of side scrapers are found at the sites of Mahadeo Piparia by S. G. Chupeka and Adangar by R. B. Joshi. Survival of handexes and choppers elements is seen in the site of Adangar. The site of Son Bashi are marked by the presence of the earlier tradition as well as a level 1 element. B. and Maestra records several Middle Paleolithic sites in western India such as Bhutia, Hajra Khetri, Bewar, Sampakheri in Rajasthan, which contains implements on chert, jasper, quartzite, and sandstone. The characteristic artifacts are side scrapers on flags, handexes, borders, and points, level 1 flags and tortoise core, etc. The Middle Paleolithic sites of Bihar such as Jamalpur has yielded scrapers including side and end, denticulated tools, and flags obtained by the Levallois technique made on quartzite nodules. Again, in the Kangsabati and Kumari Valley sites of West Bengal, Middle Paleolithic artifacts are characterized by both scraper point and Acheulean traditions. In the river valleys of Mulla Mutha, Godavari, Parabhara, etc. in Maharashtra, Middle Paleolithic industries are characterized by almost similar typo-technological trends, that is, scraper and points, and uniformly in the selection of the raw material, invariably siliceous grain stones. In Andhra Pradesh, the sites have revealed implements made of fine-grained quartzite. The scraper point tradition is found along with the earlier pebble tool tradition. The flag industry reported from the Kotalayar Basin near Chennai seems to contain Mousterian features. Now let us discuss about tool typology, technology, and raw materials. During the Middle Paleolithic period, a basic change took place in the selection of raw materials such as chert, agate, jasper, and chalcedony as compared to the preceding Lower Paleolithic period. However, in a few regions like Chittoor and Bellary in southern India, quartzite and dolerite were continued to be used, as flags were mostly used as blanks for manufacturing tools. The Middle Paleolithic industries are often called flag tool tradition. During this period, decrease in the use of bifaces and heavy-duty chopping tools can be noticed. Scrapers of various types, denticulates, borers, and points predominates the Middle Paleolithic industries in India. Different technologies were employed to gain necessary form of the tools, such as points by edge shaping and retouching. The tang bud by soldering the margins for a certain length at the distal end. The bifacial points by surface working involving the removal of small and shallow flakes from both the surfaces, etc. The finished tool types are consist of scrapers of various types. Points of various types. The last three, that is, knives, denticulates, and burins, are of sporadic occurrence. Hand axes, cleavers, and chopping tools, they are confined to a few sites only. Middle Paleolithic cultures show regional variations in the size of artifacts, determined by the nature of raw material as in the composition of types and their percentages. For example, the Middle Paleolithic industries of western Rajasthan and Chittoor district still have lower Paleolithic types like the hand axe and cleaver, while these types are completely absent in some regions like the Sorapur Doab of Karnataka. Now let us discuss about the geological, paleontological, and paleo-environmental background. A consistent geological feature of Middle Paleolithic sites in South Asia is that they are often found near sources of raw material such as gravel or conglomerate beds. The cultural horizons are found within sandy, pebbly gravel horizons, generally overlying the basal boulder gravels comprising lower Paleolithic artifacts. Certain Middle Paleolithic assemblages have also been recovered from within sandy gravels overlying silts, which often keep covely pebbly horizons, such as at Samnapur in the Narmada Basin. The sites of Kalegaon and Paitan on the Godavari, Baregaon, Nandur on the Mula, Ambrejogai on the Manjra, Devakasar and Barman Ghat on the Narmada, Hagargungi on the Bhima, and a few sites of the Bilan have yielded animal fossils in association with artifacts or the gravels morphologically similar to the tool-bearing gravel. The species represented are Bos namadicus, Bubalus bubalis, Stegodon insignis, Iliphus namadicus, and Icus namadicus. Not much is known about the paleo-environmental conditions during this phase. The evidence from Rajasthan points to fluctuating monsoons with weakening of drainage system, whereas in Tamil Nadu, the presence of colluvial ferruginous gravel beds also indicate a semi-arid environment. In the Son Valley, the deposits of the Patpara Formation, marked by the clays and fine gravels formed by the erosion and fluviatile aggregation which indicate highly effective discharge, at least seasonably suggesting thereby a high flow regime in moist conditions followed by a return to drier conditions. Now let's come to the chronology of this culture. On the basis of the radiocarbon dating on shale, wood, etc. from different Middle Paleolithic sites in peninsular India, the age of this culture can be considered as younger than 100,000 years. Recent studies at the site of Kalpi in the Ganga plains, which yielded vertebrate fossil remains as well as core tools, such as choppers, give a date of about 45,000 years by using thermoluminescence dating methods. In general, on the basis of paleontology and stratigraphic correlations, Middle Paleolithic culture of India has been placed in the late Pleistocene period. The absolute date obtained at several sites such as Muladam, Dhamdam, Paitan, Inangaon, Badalpur, etc. ranges from 17,000 to 39,000 before present, which indicate a late Pleistocene time bracket for this culture. Thorium, uranium, and thermoluminescence dates from fossil dunes at 16R locality in the Bangur Canal near Dirwana gives the date of the Middle Paleolithic culture to be around 150,000 before present, and the upper limit has been suggested to being to the later part of the Upper Pleistocene. The Patpara formation, contemporary to the Middle Paleolithic culture in the Son Valley, has tentatively been dated from 100,000 to 30,000 years ago, that is Upper Pleistocene. The important finding of Toba volcanic ash erupted from Toba volcanic caldera in Sumatra some 75,000 years ago beneath the Bhagor formation in the Middle Son Valley is also helpful in understanding the chronology and paleo environment of the Middle Paleolithic culture. The Middle Paleolithic culture survived from the late Middle Pleistocene period to the Upper Pleistocene period. It can be dated at least from 125,000 years to 40,000 years. Now come to the concluding part. As noted above, the study and identification of the Middle Paleolithic culture in India start with the discovery of flag tool at Nevasa. Study conducted by Shaila Mishra shows that the levels containing Nevasian were upper levels of the same gravels which also contain Acheulean. The emergence of Middle Paleolithic technology marked by the prepare core or Levallois technique signifies a dramatic change in the hominid cognition and subsistence strategies. Most Middle Paleolithic assemblages in global context are product on smaller nodules or raw materials, rather than extracting blanks from huge blocks of raw material as in the Lower Paleolithic. One main feature is an increase in the intensity of tool use as well as formal tool preparation, that is reverse rejuvenation. The transition in raw material exploitation and a corresponding decrease in tool size are generally regarded as part of a distinct shift in human behavioral pattern marked by changes in land use, technology, demography, and mobility. Despite detailed comparisons, the timing and character of the South Asian Middle Paleolithic phase remain poorly understood in comparison with similar evidences from Africa, Europe, and West Asia. Although Middle Paleolithic artifacts have been recorded from all over South Asia, there are also some regional variations in the techno-typology of artifact assemblages in different regions as compared to the preceding Lower Paleolithic period. Not much work has been done on the period, and there is large scope for future research.